Hey Virgo, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your general love read for the week of December 18th through the 24th. Keep in mind these are general readings, so if you need a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. As always, I'm going to thank you for joining me here today. And in case you're new, I want to let you know that I charge both decks with crystal organite pucks. In doing so, that charges, balances, and aligns the energy of the reading. I also charge on top of your own personalized astrological sign card. So again, we are doing the reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. We do love reads every single Wednesday because we are working with the energy of the goddess Venus who rules over Wednesday in regards to love, beauty, health, and finance. So if you need to do any prayers, meditations, or rituals regarding those topics, Wednesday will be the absolute positive day to do so, as she can help you powerfully manifest those things, okay? I'm going to do two cards. One is a general energy, and the second is a possible outcome, and then we'll do two clarifying cards. I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I read and give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. When I meditated before I did your reading, I heard the song Diary by Alicia Keys. And I picked up the energy that somebody is really heavy on you guys' mind. Either somebody's really heavy on you guys' mind, or you guys are very heavy on somebody else's mind. And then I also heard a second song, and I wasn't going to mention it because it just hit me, but I feel like, clearly that hit me for a reason. I heard this, what's the name of the song? I Can't See by Nicole Ray. So if you don't know either one of those songs, you want to put in the search engine and listen to the lyrics of the song, because both songs actually tie in together, okay? So let's get started with your reading. As always, every single card is upright. So any reversals that pop out are the reversals that are meant for you for the day during this specific reading. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance card. So I'm picking up the energy that somebody is patiently waiting for someone. But more so than anything, if you look at the cards, she's admiring these flames in this cup. So you still have a great deal of passion for a person that you're thinking about. Okay. And every time I see this card, I'm always drawn to the fact that her gown, where her lower chakras reside, coming up from her lower chakras, there's this flame, this energy. And the lower chakras, especially the sacral, is sexual energy. And I just mentioned that she's looking at that flame. She still has a great deal of passion for somebody. So let's see how that ties into your reading today, okay? And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. Let's see what we get for you guys. Yeah, because look at this, blockages. Every time I shuffle and we have stuff where it doesn't want to go in, blockages. I just picked up that Nicole Ray song literally right before I started your reading. Because I heard the Alicia Keys song as I was meditating and clearing my space. I heard that song, and then as soon as I sat down and pushed record, I heard the Nicole Ray song. There's blockages in love, most definitely. I'm picking that up. Anytime I shuffle and it's a difficulty and the cards don't want to go into each other and there's like this blocking, there's some type of blockages. And look at that. The cards that are facing us, you have the Hermit in reverse, and then you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Hermit upright is about going within and introspection and listening to your intuition. In reverse, blockages in intuition, blockages in introspection. And then you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups upright is about possibly walking away from a situation. In reverse, being stagnant and thinking about whether or not you should walk away from a situation. So like I said, there's some type of blockages. You could be going back and forth regarding a situation with someone. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have, again, the Eight of Cups, okay? Let's get one general energy card for our Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus people. Too many fails, so we're only going to take one. Okay, wow. A couple failed, but this one popped up. We have the Lovers card upright. Like I said, there's this passion. And if you think about the beginning, when we were just looking at the Temperance cards, you see the bottom of her dress look just like this glittering, sparkly energy. And clearly, this is a very passionate looking card, right? You have a lot of passion for someone. Someone has a lot of passion for you. I feel like somebody's going to relay that message pretty soon. And I know that because, like I said, I heard the song Diary by Alicia Keys. So right now, somebody is holding those feelings to themselves. Wow. Yeah. And then look what popped up. A couple popped up, but look what popped up at the top. Two of Cups in reverse. Like I said, somebody... Oh, okay. And I'm going to show you the other ones that popped up too. Okay. You have the Strength in reverse, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, and like I just said, oh, and there's another one. The Eight of Pentacles upright. So initially I said blockages, and then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that's definitely talking about a blockage. The Strength card in reverse, that's definitely talking about a blockage. Somebody's not being courageous and speaking out about something. And I just told you guys, I feel like someone is holding how they feel to themselves. You're keeping these strong emotions that you have for somebody to yourself. It could be you, it could be the other person. King of Wands at the bottom of this deck. Again, all cards are upright, nothing is in reverse. You guys could be dealing with a fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo in specific. I'm being drawn to the lions in the reading. Also, we have the card of Gemini. Okay, so you guys could be dealing with Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people. Or this could be one of your placements. And then you do have a Cups card. I'm going to hold it upright for visualization. Okay. And you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus person. I pick up very strongly, okay? I'm feeling like there's a lot of you guys out there dealing with a water sign. We have a lot of water energy here. Even though this is the air sign card, this is a water sign card. You have the water here. You have the water here, okay? I'm picking up a lot of water energy for you guys. Most definitely. Okay, let's get 2 clarifying cards. We're going to get 1 clarifying card for our Lovers card upright and 1 clarifying card for our Two of Cups in reverse. Like I said, that Two of Cups is coming in reverse because how can you possibly come into union if you are not expressing your feelings for somebody? If you two don't know how each other truly feel, look at that at the bottom of the deck. If you get 10 of Wands, okay? If you're just carrying this heavy burden, you're carrying this this heaviness within yourself. You know what I mean? If you're not gonna express how you feel about a person, how will they know? You're just carrying and harboring and holding all of this in to yourself. And if you look at the way that he's looking, he looks exasperated. He looks tired. He looks exhausted. He's been through enough battles. But more than anything, I'm drawn to the fact that he has a bandage on his head, right? And I just said that somebody is writing. You don't have to literally be writing something in a journal or your thoughts in a diary. You could, but it doesn't have to mean that you're just specifically writing thoughts down in a diary or a journal, but you're holding it to yourself. You're holding it inside of your head, and it's stressful because you have these feelings for a person, but you're not expressing it. And okay, so the fact of the matter is, look at these 2 cards together. 2 of the most romance, enthralled cards in the whole deck came out as your main energy. So there's a lot of love between you and another person, but somebody is not speaking about it. And that's why the 2 of Cups came up in reverse. Nonetheless, you have the Lovers card and the 2 of Cups. Like, seriously, how much powerful does a love reading get? You know what I mean? There's definitely an energy that somebody, hell, it could be both people. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Moon in reverse, okay? The Moon in reverse, things that are hidden. There's both parties are keeping emotions and feelings from each other, and it's not a good, I don't want to say toxic, but that's the words that I heard. Okay, we had a couple flip over. I'm going to take the top. You know what? I'm going to take the top 2 because these were the top 2 that I seen. Okay, and I know this has to do with this reading. Okay, look at the energy. Looks exactly the damn same. You have the Fool card in reverse. Again, not taking that leap and not taking that jump to express how you feel about somebody. And then the Hangman. I'm sorry, it's not in reverse, but the Hangman. But look at how the images look together. He has this glow or halo or sun vibration behind his head. And then you have this sun right here around this individual's head. And then again, we have this water energy. Okay, I'm going to turn the card upright so you can see the visuals. Like I said, you have a lot of water vibrations in your reading today. So a lot of you guys could definitely be dealing with a person who is a water sign, or you could have strong water sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising in your chart, or it could just be a lot of emotions, and I feel like it's both. Somebody has some very strong water sign placements, and then there's a lot of emotional, a heavy emotional vibration in this situation, and somebody's fighting it. And why? Why are you fighting this situation? Because there's so much love in this situation, So, okay, your initial general energy is the Lovers card, and then clarifying it is the Fool in reverse. this already is very clear for us that there's a lot of love and passion for somebody, because look at this card. This is a very passionate, loving card. I'm hearing that somebody feels uplifted by this union with a person. Somebody feels like they're at their highest potential when they're with a specific person, but it's something that's holding you back. And it's emotions. Okay, it's emotion based. I'm going to turn this up right again for visualization. Because when you see the Fool card upright, it's going in the direction of the Lover's card. And reverse is turning its back away from it. There's something emotional that's keeping you from connecting with this person. I'm picking up a lot of water energy, but I'm feeling like it could be you, Virgo. Because we do know Virgos are not very emotional per se. And that's not a shot at you guys. My rising sign is Virgo. So this is definitely not a shot at you guys. But there's some type of there's a lacking in wanting to be vulnerable and feel some sense of vulnerability. And also the Fool card is also the sign of Aries, right? So again, like I said earlier, you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, because we did see that a fire sign energy earlier. Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus person, or that could be an energy within your chart. But more so than the sign, I'm just throwing out there because a lot of people like to hear the signs, it's an energy, right? And I feel like you guys are fighting it, and it's something emotional. Oh, okay. So I just picked up a message intuitively. Somebody's fighting, and it is emotion based, because look at this baggage. He only has a flower and baggage in his hands, okay? I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up from that intuitively. You're carrying some baggage from a past relationship, from a past hurt, from a past situation in your heart, and that's keeping you from this Lover's card, okay? That just hit me just immediately. Somebody is carrying this baggage, because if you look at it, this person isn't carrying anything else but a flower in his hand and baggage. And what I'm picking up from that also is not a negative thing, because guess what? You have this baggage. You're carrying this baggage. It's over your shoulder. Hence the Ten of Wands that we're seeing, that carrying that heavy burden. But this doesn't look heavy at all. It's actually quite light. But what I'm also noticing is the flower, and how the flower is budded and blossomed and is growing. You're carrying this baggage. You still have this baggage that you're carrying along with you, but you're also willing to grow and come into something beautiful and something new. And that's what this Lover's card has to offer you. Okay. For your possible outcome, you have the Two of Cups that came up in reverse. I'm holding it up right just for the visualization. And then you have the Hangman, okay? This read is very clear, okay? Because you're in Hangman state because you're denying your feelings. You're denying your emotions. This Fool came up in reverse, okay? That's somebody who's not taking a leap. That's why you're the Hangman. That's why you're hanging upside down. You're hanging at your ankles. You don't feel like you have the ability to really move forward in this situation. But if you notice, only one foot is hung and attached to this tree. This person could lift themselves up, kick free with this leg. You're not bound. This is some self-confinement, okay? These emotions are self-confined. This person can drop that load and just carry that rose into the future, the flower into the future. But everything in this situation is emotion based. Like I said earlier, you have so many water elements, okay? There's so much water in all of these cards. But if you look at the cards in all totality, look how beautiful this spread is. Even though this came in reverse, okay? Everything but the Lovers, even though it came reverse, it's in reverse for the sheer fact that you're holding on to this baggage. You have to drop that. You have to drop that emotional baggage. And I feel like you will. And I know that because the sun is out, right? You see how bright the background is, the yellow. That means that's illumination. Okay? It's a light is being shined on a situation. But I know it's emotions because you see how that water, like the waves are jumping up and they're tumultuous a little bit. It's even, yeah. And what's so interesting now that I look at it, I don't even think that this is water at all. These are actually mountains in the background. But the way that I'm seeing it intuitively, it's like waves of water crashing up around rocks. Very interesting. And then you have a dog here. Man's best friend, loyalty. Keep in mind this card came in reverse. And the fact that I'm being drawn to this dog, and we know dogs signify loyalty, maybe you have you're holding on to some baggage and some type of heartbreak because the person in the past that you were dealing with was not loyal to you. You felt like they weren't loyal to you, and you're holding on to that. But like I said, the flower right here signifies that you are open to something new. You are open to moving forward. Even though this came in reverse, you have too many energies surrounding it that has very strong potential for a new love. This could be with an old person. Okay, especially with us having the Two of Cups, because the Two of Cups is really about soulmates, twin flames, very strong connections, you know. So this could be a past life, or even a past relationship that you're in, or even a current relationship that you're in and you're trying to renew it. But also with the Lovers card, because the Lovers card has a beautiful newness to it, like this exuberant, excitable newness to it. It could be someone old, it could be someone new, it doesn't matter. Whatever the case, I'm telling you right now, you have to drop this baggage. Even if this is a person that you're currently dealing with, you have to either let go of this baggage or these past issues, or you're going to lose this opportunity, because you have a lot of beautiful love energy around you. Very highly vibrating love energy around you. Do you see the beams in both of these pictures? This is spirit energy all around you. This is a very divine and very powerful connection that you have with this person. And you're allowing emotional attachments to hold you back. Okay? You're allowing those emotional attachments to hold you back. They literally have you at your ankle. Okay? So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus people, as always, I'm going to ask you to continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.